What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back on the Let's Play Town Hall 8 account, and the account has been, man, I was like, we have so much to do on this account, and we have a lot of buildings, but our lab and our king are really excellent. I don't remember how we got there, but it caught me by surprise, because I thought we had so much stuff to do in the lab, and really we don't, guys. I mean, we have some stuff in the lab, yes, but we don't have any crazy upgrades to do, you know, like hogs or golems or anything like that. All the big stuff's done. I think we use that Dark Elixir rune to help out a little bit, but we're looking at a pretty good spot. So I was looking to obviously see what do we upgrade in the lab next, and doing the last war, I realized I need to get that lightning spell up because dragons is a really good attack for Town Hall 8, but you want to use zap with that. So we're going to go ahead and drop our lightning spell down in the laboratory, and then we're going to just work on, I think what I'm going to do is, we have all of our collectors and gold mines. Those are super cheap, super easy to do. I think I'm going to do those off video and just kind of knock those out like passively. I thought that was done. And then what we'll do is we'll just like focus on, you know, getting the good big stuff up during videos, like, you know, get this wizard tower up, get this wizard tower up going to max, which is good. And, you know, I think that's going to be a pretty good approach for us moving forward here. And, you know, get like this little baby archer tower, and things will go well that way. We got Teslas up, we got tons of traps to go, so we have a lot to do on the base. And I don't know, we're just gonna farm today, just hang out. We can do this little baby mortar, I guess, and we'll save that last builder for just a sec, just to see what we get at the end of the video. I'm just going to be using my standard 3 heal Loonion, where I just use 3 heals, no rages. I know a lot of people are like, that doesn't work. It works really well, trust me, guys. And with the discounted spells right now, this is super duper cheap. 156,000 elixir, 80 dark elixir, which is the 10 minions. I'm going to go out, I'm going to find us some bases, and we're just going to play, try to get us some loot, and see how things go. All right, guys, so this is perfect for what we're doing here. We always want to go in behind the sweeper. So the sweeper is pointing down in this 6 o'clock direction. So we want to go in this top side here. And what we'll do is we'll spread our balloons out. We'll get a few minions in behind. We can be patient with our minions. Then we're going to go ahead and throw 1 heal in here and 1 heal right in here. I'm going to try to kind of see where I can put my king in to try to tank a little bit. Those balloons out there are going to get pushed around, but that's not a problem. So our king's just going to tank that archer tower a little bit for us. We'll throw in a heal over all this stuff right here, and we're going to be in a good spot, guys. We'll be in a really good spot. The 3 heals is actually really effective as long as you heal well and get those on things, obviously like big clumps of balloons. You're going to be in a pretty good spot. You see here we only have 2 more point defenses to go, and we will have that down. So what we'll do is kind of see where we need minions. I think we need some minions up top here, and then we'll kind of place them around the base. We only bring 10 minions for cleanup, so we don't want to, you know, we don't want to just like throw them all in and let them get taken out. You want to be patient with your minions, but don't be too patient. I didn't see that Tesla over there, but that's okay. We should have enough to get through that Tesla. Let's throw 1 minion in here. We're just gonna have the minions working on everything. The balloons will obviously help out once all the defenses are down, and then we will 3-star this, get all that lovely loot. And pretty easy, guys. I think that was a pretty much max Town Hall 8. Might even been a fully max Town Hall 8. And we just smacked it for that nice little 3-star with tons and tons of loot. Minions taking down the Town Hall, taking down everything else. That's the raid we need, guys. Super simple, super effective. I know people will be like, you need rages in there. You really don't, guys. I promise. At Town Hall 8, 3 heals, they work excellent. As long as your heals are on point, as long as you're not hitting bases that are stretched. You can't hit any Town Hall 9s with this. You want to only hit Town Hall 8s. Go in behind that sweeper. You're going to have a ton of success. This is by far my favorite Town Hall 8 farming strategy. Like, once you get those balloons to level 5, this is pretty much viable. You don't even need the minions up. Our minions aren't maxed out for Town Hall 8. We still got 1 more level on them because you're only using 10, and that's just to clean up the rest of the loot. It's all about those level 5 balloons because they get a nice pump up from level 4 to level 5, and there you see it. We get 400,000, 400,000, 1,100 dark elixir, and you want to get that dark elixir taken care of as fast as possible at Town Hall 8. We'll be back with another raid really soon. Alrighty, guys, this base is huge. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. We got clan castle balloons. That sweeper's pointing down, so again, we want to come from like the top side or one of the sides. I want to come from the top side up here to try to get to that wizard tower. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in all my balloons, which will get them all nice and really quick. We're going to go ahead and go with our clan castle balloons there. But I'm also going to put my king in. Right there to kind of distract that wizard tower just a little bit. And then we do have that haste to kind of move our balloons into the core. Oh yeah, that's going to be real nice. So our king's going to distract that wizard tower, and that'll allow us to have all of our balloons just kind of run right on through here and get through without having that wizard tower doing that splash damage to him. So I'm just waiting to see. Our air defense goes down there. And really, we could have probably gotten away with not using that last heal. But we're in a pretty good situation on this base, guys. Let's go ahead and spread out some minions. Let them get to cleaning. Our king's going to have his ability to help us clean up. It's pretty simple, guys. Pretty simple stuff. I truly do believe if you practice this strategy with the 3 heals and get decent with it, this is the best Town Hall 8 farming strategy. It's really consistent. You can 3-star almost any Town Hall 8. And honestly, as long as you take a good look at the base and don't run any clan castle troops. Now, if you run into clan castle troops, there's not a whole lot you can do, to be honest. You pretty much just got to chalk up your losses and kind of move on. But if you're farming in like gold and crystal, you shouldn't run into a lot of clan castle troops. I rarely see them. Sometimes I'll see a dragon and it's a pain, but you just chalk up your loss and move forward. But look at that. That's huge loot for a Town Hall 8 farming. We'll be back in a sec, guys. All right, guys, this base has some pretty decent loot available, and it's got an air defense down, so let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Again, we're going to go in behind where the sweeper location is. Get all of our balloons going in there. We'll go ahead and heal. You want to try to heal up where the splash damage is or where the air defense are hitting. Ooh, the air mine right there. Like right there, we're going to heal through that air defense. Oh, that sweeper had such long range. That's like a sniper sweeper. Jeez, man, that thing shot all the way across the base getting our balloons. And then we want to save our last heal for like right over here. The worst thing is when you find a base to hit and like you just had a cookie. Like, I'm like, all right, it's late night, I'm recording, I need a snack. So I'm like, I got my Thin Mints. I'm like, and then my mouth gets all weird and it's like really hard to record. And then I'm eating on video. Who eats on a video? How professional is that? That's so unprofessional, but it's like, it's Thin Mints, and if you guys don't know about Thin Mints, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, come on, at me, Thin Mints. But we'll get through this one. This one was obviously a little bit easier with that air defense being down. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm being a little bit silly there. But we'll get all this loot. We'll get the 3-star, and we'll have a mouthful of cookie at the end of the day. I'm trying not to talk too much with me eating. There we go, guys. A nice solid raid. 300,000, 300,000, 840 dark elixir. Be back in a sec. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and smack this base. So what we're identifying, sweeper, pointing north. We got wizard tower there, hugging that air defense. So that's where we want our clan castle balloons to go in, like on that side. Be aware that wizard tower on the back side is down, so that's going to help us. And that's all we really want to look for and identify when going into Town Hall 8 bases. Just trying to help you guys like kind of understand what I look for, like what I'm, you know, how I'm making these decisions on where I'm putting stuff. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff, but you gotta learn and know what to look for. So that's what I'm trying to do there, is try to help you guys learn and see what I'm seeing. See what I see, or something, I don't know. That wizard tower is being annoying with that air bomb. Ugh. Sometimes I'll throw the poison on some air skellies just to make sure our balloons get through there. Those air skellies are a pain in the neck. The heal up top was really good because it's kept that big patch alive. Through that air defense. Seeking air mine. We're good. We're good. Let's go ahead. We'll throw in a minion over here. We'll let those minions work through. Our king did go down, but the balloons will split up, take everything out. I mean, I feel like you guys should understand what I'm getting at by now. It works, just identify where the wizard towers are and the air defenses are, and see where the sweeper's pointing. Go in behind the sweeper. You'll be good. Most common farm bases are really susceptible to this, and really easy to hit with this strategy. I mean, they're pretty set up, and like Town Hall 8s run pretty similar farm bases for the most style, I've noticed. So this works out, and you get lots of 3-stars, you get lots of loot. Look at that, 400,000, 400,000, and 1,600 dark elixir. That's how you run that dark elixir up to get the king up, the golems up, get your hoggies up. Just run this attack, guys. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and hit this base. Now, this one's gonna be a little bit more tricky because we got 2 wizard towers on the opposite side of the sweeper. But on this one, I'm gonna make the decision to go in on this top side, not necessarily behind the sweeper, but right up here. I mean, it's still gonna be pretty decent. We'll see how everything works out, but I feel like we're going to be in a pretty decent spot on this one. So we'll go ahead and throw a heal there, covering those 2 wizard towers, 2 air defense area. Now we are going to have that sweeper fighting us just a little bit, but once we get through most of these point defenses, we're going to be really fine. So balloon's going to get pushed around just a little bit, but we can also throw our king in here to tank that archer tower, hopefully. And then we could throw in our last heal right there. I was a little bit late on that heal, throw my king in. That's okay. We'll throw in a couple more minions over on this side since everything's about taken out. Hit the king's ability. And a nice little push there. We might not actually get the triple here with that sweeper being over there, but we should get quite a bit. Oh, that last archer tower is so close. Like, it needs just a love tap from one of those barbarians. Once that archer tower locks onto the balloons, I'm going to throw a minion on it. And that should be enough to take it down. So we'll wait that. The only problem is it's going to take forever to get through that sweeper. Meanwhile, we got minions throughout clean. Oh, look at that. Okay, sweeper changing its orientation towards the minions. Oh, yeah. That allows us to sneak in, and we will triple that bad boy. Oh, yeah, that was nice. I was a little bit worried there. I thought we might not get through that sweeper, but the minions coming in clutch to distract the sweeper there at the end. And you see there, sometimes you don't always go, like, directly behind it. I mean, I know I've been preaching behind it, but sometimes you got to make that decision to see where those wizard towers are and just kind of go through there and take them out like we just did there. Still going to be a 3-star, still going to get tons of loot. And that's always good stuff, guys. That's always really good stuff. Just keeping an eye on everything, make sure no like air skellies or anything pop up, because we do run only 10 minions, but we got enough time that we would have been able to clean this all up pretty nicely. So we got tons of loot off of just a few attacks, so we're going to go ahead and go back, get that last builder busy, and like I said, once everything's done upgrading, I'm just going to work on like these collectors and stuff kind of off video, because I feel like those aren't really exciting upgrades. I am waiting on the Dark Spell Factory that unlocks the Earthquake, but Earthquake isn't a huge priority. Like, no one is really using Earthquake for anything right now. I might actually even just upgrade one of our barracks, just because. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and knock out one of the barracks right there, just to have that going down, because, well, barracks take forever. And just doing one at a time is the way I like to do them. So there we go. Nice little episode today. Got tons of good loot, tons of things down, and the Town Hall 8's coming along really nicely, guys. We're going to have to grind some walls really soon, but we'll talk about that when that time comes. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash bashing.